Hi everybody, happy Monday. I hope this is streaming nicely into our group. I'm using my phone because the Wi-Fi on my computer is just a bit slow today, but this is a bite-sized training. Happy Monday. If we haven't met yet, welcome to all the new people. I'm Dr. Brooklyn Storme. Welcome to my community. I hope that you really love it here. Today, just a really quick bite-sized training on your marketing because a few people have been reaching out to me over the last couple of weeks about doing meet and greets with doctors, and some people are having a really difficult time with it, and I think it's just because there's a couple of elements or aspects to going out and meeting with doctors in medical clinics that you don't know yet. So I want to share one of those with you today because I think it's really going to be a game changer perhaps, but it will help you shift the way that you see things. So one of the mistakes that we make is we go and we meet with the doctors and we take our brochures and our business cards and the Subway sandwiches and the lunches and we lay everything out and we wait for the doctors to turn up. What usually happens is we're left waiting around for quite some time, and doctors might come in and out, and they usually say, do you accept a mental health care plan? Now, obviously, we don't accept mental health care plans. We can't do that. But this question gets a bunch of people in a tears, and then they, lose their confidence, and then they don't know how to conduct the rest of the meeting. What I would suggest is instead of using that time to justify why you're not on it and to talk about, it would be wonderful if we were, but we're not, and my fee is this, I think the better thing to do is to shift the conversation. First off, when you first go and have those meet and greets with doctors, it's not about you pushing yourself onto them in terms of setting up all your marketing stuff. That is kind of the same as going through a shopping centre and somebody coming at you with the free samples. When somebody's coming at you with the free samples, usually we avoid them, right? You don't want to get avoided. You want people, the doctors, to come and talk with you. So, number one, don't put out the business cards and the brochures. Keep them in your bag, or if you've taken a briefcase or whatever it is, your folder, keep them away. We want to build that connection first. When you're talking with the doctors, try where you can to have conversations. Now, granted, you may not get much time with people, but you are really, 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 really good at building rapport. So do that. Use that time to build a bit of rapport with them, okay? It's going to go far. The other thing to do is when you're building that rapport, really listen out to what the doctor is struggling with themselves. So, for example, if they say, oh yeah, I do get so many patients here with anxiety at the moment, ask them, yeah, how's that going? Like, what do you do with those clients? Where are you sending them all? And they're probably going to say, I send them to the psychologist in-house, right? You can say, amazing, like, how long does it take somebody from getting a referral to seeing that psychologist? And they might say, oh, months, That's your opportunity then to be listening out to how you are the solution. The way you're going to get referrals, even without Medicare from doctors, is to be of use to the doctor. You have to be of value to the doctor. Your practice needs to be of value to the doctor. Now, you and I both know the service you provide is highly valuable. I'm not saying anything about that. And I'm not talking about you personally as a person, right? What I'm talking about is your service needs to be valuable in the eyes of the doctor. So think about, what is that doctor experiencing? Well, they're under the pump. They've got to see so many patients every single day, and now they've got a psychologist that they've got to refer people to, but they've got a huge wait list. How can I support this doctor? How can I be of value to the doctor? So when you understand how your practice can be of value to that doctor, maybe by taking something off their plate, maybe that looks like, well, do you know what? Instead of your patient sitting on a wait list for 6 months where they might be getting worse. How about I take that off your plate for you, and I will nurture them and look after them while they're waiting to see the psychologist. That way, it doesn't affect their mental health care plan. They still get all those rebates, but they're also getting some support and help in the meantime, and that should also help you as well. How does that sound? So that's just one example, but if you can go away and start to think to yourself, put yourself in the shoes of the doctor and think, okay, if I was really busy and I had all these clients that were needing mental health support, what could a counsellor offer me that would just be so valuable? And I bet you it's going to be taking something off their plate. Ask yourself, what can you take off that doctor's plate? When you're able to take something off their plate, that's when you're going to start to get referrals, right? All of a sudden, then they're going to be asking you, how do I get a referral? How can I refer to you? Do you have a business card? They'll be asking you, when you leave today, please ask the practice manager to put your details on the computer. So there are so many ways to market your practice. This is just one because it's a hot topic at the moment, so I felt like I should address it in one of our bite-sized trainings. But if you want to learn other ways to market your practice, let me know. I have a program called Marketing with Soul that could be just the thing that you're looking for. And if you don't know it's there, you don't know it's there. So that's why I'm mentioning it now. But there is help if you want it. Okay. So I hope this was a really useful bite-sized training for another Monday. Have a wonderful day. Bye.